Well, hi Claire. Another private video. I watched your last three. I like your first two. The way you took care of the Thunderfoot situation. I don't know if you want to say take care of it, but I'm glad you did something that I didn't think you were actually ever going to do. But I really didn't. I doubted it for quite a while. I was impressed with that. You came out and you spoke out, and you spoke out with but we do have the freedom of speech. I know you're going to get hammered by it. Hell, you're going to get hammered. But, you know, you weren't worried about losing subscribers. You never mentioned that. So, apparently when you changed from your other channel to this channel, you lost some. It didn't worry you either, which was great. Then you came back again, and we're talking too much. And then the last one I've seen here, this one doesn't bother me a lot, but they got that other guy. I refer to him as Don Extra Shit. Now, in other words, this video is personal because he's their little puppet on the string in that group, you know? You don't seem to see that. I see it. And, with his little doctor's outfit sitting back here, you know? Oh, he has a beer, too. Guess what? I have a beer in here like you did on that video. I figured, why not? Referring to him as an expert in genetics. Whoa! You're going a little bit into my territory, and I'm not a top gun in genetics, and I can tell you all the stuff and my experiences that I've been through with Michigan State and people that were there. My master's, if it was going to be one, that would have been definitely genetics. But I can spot, I like to make it, I might have to make this into two, I don't know. When we were there, we had a Dr. Chang that came from China. He was the one that invented or discovered the Merrick's vaccine in broiler chickens. And without his discovery, we would not have Kentucky Fried Chicken or chicken available like it is today. And he came over here, and the veterinary department wanted him really bad. I mean, they did. And they actually offered him more money than our department did. And then, but the culture that he was raised in was, it wasn't so much, you know, when you want to take care of your pets and your horses and things like that, and stuff like that. But the veterinary department was so worried that they would, that our guys in our department would know so much that we wouldn't need to call veterinarians into a problem. You know, well, that's making a long story short. This has been a while ago, so I'm just giving you a rundown here. But man, he was excellent, and all of his lab classes, he was there. He didn't let an assistant do it or anything, or an undergrad. But I just, when I see that Don Extra shit, and that's what I'm saying, I would really appreciate if you would calm it down a bit in that department, where you would consider him an expert in genetics. You're really getting, not you, I like you, but I know it's only YouTube. But there's other departments too, that the wildlife departments, there's arrogance between departments. There was them, and there was the animal husbandry, and there was the, it was, you know, that's just the way it was, you know. But for pure genetics, you have to understand one thing, that the medical field has always been behind in America when it comes to that particular area of evolutionary biology. I want you to check that a little bit, you know. I'm giving you a rough because it's been a while since I've been there. But again, I liked how you handled that, and you're going to get slammed. You are, but the idea, you are doing the thing, and it's pretty cool. But you don't, please, in your next videos or whatever, please don't put this guy up as he's an expert in genetics. I know he's a kid, basically, you know, in the medical field. In one of his videos, he said he was in dental school, which I could find that and get that over to you too, I guess. But oh, unless you're trying, I suspect this. I apologize if I'm wrong. Maybe you're sucking up and you're feeling a little guilty about that. Those other ones you did on Thunderfoot. Don't worry about it. The idea is, I thought you did great, and I think there's a lot of other people that do too. You gotta stay independent. You gotta stay free, okay? And you gotta keep that going. I like your stuff, and I did vote for your friend, that polka guy, because I saw that video. I gave him that vote. I had to find it to do it, and I went with that. And again, this is a private video. I'm trying to find a way. I may pull down a bunch of mine and start over again. I'm not really sure how to approach this. But Thunderfoot's off in that kick again, all over the place with his Muslim thing again. See, I knew he was going to do that. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. So he's on his way, but I want to say one thing about that. Do you remember Vietnam War? There was plenty of people in America here that were burning our own flags ourselves. You know, that did occur. So, and there was another thing too about Americans, that what we did to the Native American people, the Indians and stuff like that. There's a whole history here that doesn't seem to be like told, or it's all told, but nobody wants, you know, say anything about it, or bring it up, or show it. But we called them savages and things like that and whatever. But there's one thing, I don't know if we can clarify this completely, but the scalping thing, I think that was the Indians took it from the French that started doing that first when they were over here. So yeah, we got a lot of problems, but as far as the Thunderfoot asshole goes, oh, and science does everything. Hey, science improves war too, and that's what I see us as how we evolved to what we are today. We're a bunch of, we just know the best thing we know how to do is to kill each other and try to find different ways of doing it. And so, you know, as science progresses, and as he wants to rate it so much higher, there's also the other side here. But his mentality is really, with each video that comes up, when he's hiding under his blankets to make another video for Freedom Fang X, and now he's going on to this Muslim thing all over again. You pointed out a good point in England I didn't know about, and that poppy thing, but I'm just trying to tell you also, you've got to recognize the fact is, what our soldiers did here when they came back, they were spit on and stuff like that and called baby killers from Vietnam. And the flags were burned here while our troops were over there. So I just, this is just from me to you, and I'm hoping that it comes through clearly, and I appreciate you responding to me. I thought you were gone for a while. I didn't know where you were. You haven't made a comment in a long time, and I thought maybe my messages were too long and too often. So this is what it is. Please, in the future, do me one favor, and I'll hug you forever. Don't promote Don Extra shit as an expert in genetics, okay? And that's all I'm asking. And I'm having a coffee, and it's not a coffee, it's an actual beer, and I'm having it on you. I like you a lot, and I hope you like this message. I'm not letting it go public. This is a special one for you. Take care. Thank you very much.